you, Larry Doby, MCR dwarf car driver, number 71, 99 to Kenny Whitman. 4 cars, getting ready to go. Kick things off in our first late model heat as Mighty Mike Powers turns the loop. They got problems upstairs. We have no picture. Bob Harder, the pole setter, brings him out of turn 4 to complete lap 1. Terry Humphreys up there to second already. 89, Kenny Whitman's running in third. Yeah, they got problems. We got 2 in. Number 26, Bob Harder, our pole setter, right up front. 56, Terry Humphreys running second. 89, Kenny Whitman. And the Red Dog, Ricky Beaver, 6 3 down, 5 to go. Everybody's still heading in the right direction. 26, Bob Harder out in front. Terry Humphreys and Kenny Whitman trying to find some way to get around him at the halfway point. 4 in and 4 to go. Kenny Whitman went low in turn 4 and took that number 2 spot away from 56, Terry Humphreys. Now Kenny Whitman at 89 has got his sights set on that front spot as they complete lap 5 this time around. 3 more to go in the first of our late model heat. 89, Kenny Whitman is now your new leader, as our leader's over his time. While the back 89, Kenny Whitman is being scored as your leader. 56, Terry Humphreys is second. White flag will fly for the group as they come out of turn 4. They've got 1 more lap to go. Race right now is between 89 Kenny Whitman and 56 Terry Humphreys for the checkered flag. 26 Bob Harder, of course, has been clocked over his time. So close. Almost a dead heat. And after review of the Kodak Instamatic, it is number 89 Kenny Whitman will win at the line over the 56 of Terry Humphreys. 47, Red Dog Ricky Beaver third. We'll have the facts and figures on Bob Harder here in just a minute, but right now, as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag, put your hands together for the 89. That is Kenny Whitman.
Okay.
Card. Fourth row is the 18 of Butch Ryman and the 55 of Justin Matson. And at the back of the pack, number 9 from Walketville, that's Scotty to Hottie Landers. 9 cars getting ready to go 8 laps in our second late model heat. All right, we got 9 cars getting ready to go 8 laps in our second late model heat. As they come out of turn 4 this time, Mighty Mike Powers is going to look them over. He gives them the green. We're going racing in tonight's second late model heat. 30, so there goes Scotty Tuhati around. Number 9, Scott Landers, bringing out the first caution as he spun around in turn 1 before we could even get a lap in. Shane LeCount goes around on the caution flag. So we still got a caution flag out. And model heat about to begin as they come rolling out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose. We're off and racing again in tonight's 37, Bobby Morgan. Jason Isley, Devin Highball about to go 3 wide, but Jason backed off wisely there in turn 3. As they complete lap 1, number 5. At 37, Bobby Morgan checking up. Something wrong with his machine. Here comes the 95 Steve Stacy now on the inside of number 5, Jason Isley from the lead in turn 3. And 95 Steve Stacy takes over the lead. Jason Isley and number 5 is back to second. 18 Butch Lyman's up to third. Now goes to the inside to gain that second place spot. Isley slowly made the back and goes back. Number 1, Shane LeCount's up to fourth in 57. This time around they'll get the crossover signal, which means halfway, 4 in fourth. 95 Steve Stacy, 18 Butch Lyman. Number 1 Shane LeCount now on the inside of Jason Isley goes to third. As Isley goes back. 95 Steve Stacy brings him around for lap number 6. What's your leader? 95 Steve Stacy over his time. We'll have the factory figures on him in a little bit. Your leader is number 18, Butch Lyman. He'll have one more to go this time on. Leads down, running second. Jason Isley's up to third now. That's the way they're going to finish. 1, 2, and 3. It was 18, 1, and 5. Jason Isley finished third. Number 1, Shane LeCount was second. 18, Butch Ryman is your winner. 95, Steve Stacy over his time as we have...
95, Stacy will go to the tail of the A feature, tail of the A.
We'll have the facts and figures on 95, Steve Stacy in just a minute. And... he'll roll up here to get the green flag. Put your hands together for the 18, Butch Ryman. 95, Steve Stacy, qualified in today with a 14.62, broke out of time as we have zero tolerance in effect for all 3 classes. The Fast 9 late models coming up next, but right now, keep your eye as they come out of turn 4. Todd Hall, the number 4, brings them out of there. Mighty Mike turns them loose. 21, Hawk and Harvey Taylor on the outside, trying to get some way to get around that number 4, Todd Hall. In that nice-looking Floyd Builders sponsor race car, he brings it around for lap. Number 2, Rusty Paddock now moves to second. Turn 3, 21, Hawk and Harvey flying slowly on the outside, running in third. Number 9, Rome City Rocket of Darwin Wolf down on the inside, coming out of turn 2 to the third place spot. As they're side-by-side racing, wheel to wheel, coming out of turn 4 to complete lap number 3. Pole setter, number 4, Todd Hall, trying to hang on. Number 2, Rusty Hennig puts that outside through, down the Fillmore backstretch and into turns 3 and 4. Darwin Wolf running in third in car number 9 at the halfway point. Trimmy just waiting patiently, watching things in the development in front of me with another 3 laps to go. As they'll cross the start-finish line this time with 5 in and 3 left. 53 Lou Strimmy now down on the inside of Rusty Kenny. As the 9 of Darwin Wolf got to the outside, he's going to challenge for that lead spot as they complete lap 6 this time. On the inside of the Rome City Rocket. Bruce Grimmy up to second. Darwin Wolf back there. 1 more to go. Watch that battle for second as they go. 1 more lap. Todd Hall doing a good job up front. Number 4. He's trying to hang on to hold him off. Watch him at the line as the checkered flag will fly for number 4. 9:53. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Lou Strimmy held on to second as number 9, the Rome City Rocket, just edged him out at the line for second. And winning tonight's 3rd late model heat as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag. Let's put our hands together for the number 4 out of Goshen. Here comes Todd Hall. Todd Hall driving late model number 4. Finally got her put together and brought her out tonight. He's making the start. 8 cars going 8 laps in our fast late model lead. 101 Ed Paul on the inside. Ty Hayes on the outside. Battling for that lead as they go through turns 3 and 4. 1 in, 7 to go. 78 Ty Hayes leaning heavy on the outside groove. Going to move up to the front spot. In turn 3, and bringing around to complete lap 2 is your new leader, 78 Ty Hayes. 17 Rob Haven, or 17 Bill Klotz running there in third. 21 Josh Taylor and 05 Racing Rex at the top 5 as they it's 78 Ty Hayes, 101 Ed Paul, 17 Bill Klotz. 21, jumping Josh Taylor and Racing Rex. Running at the halfway. 17, Rob Haven's fast qualifiers back there in 6th. A lot of room to make up with the right fast late model 8. To go from the 78 of Ty Hayes. 101 Ed Paul out running right behind him as they've got 1 more to go. 78 of Ty Hayes trying to hold on. Checkered flag will now wave for 78 Ty Hayes, 101 Ed Paul, and 17 Bill Klotz. That's the way it's going to finish. 1, 2, and 3. It was 78, 101, and 17. While Bill Klotz held on to third, 101 Ed Paul stays right there in second, and winning tonight's fast late model heat. Put your hands together for the 78 of Ty Hayes.
And we are ready to go. Setting on the pole, the number 27 of Paris Sladen. The outside of the front row, the young man that sang the national anthem this evening, the 71 of Larry Dolby. Second starting row inside, number 65 of Junior Gould, and alongside Junior, the 007 of Jerry Olson. Then we have the 18 of Bill Regan, the number 78 of Craig Myers, and bringing up the rear in the number 43, Brian Inslee. Brian Inslee, a rookie on our MCR Dwarf Circuit, and first couple of shows he does have to start scratch on our events. So there's our field. We're set. We're ready to roll for 8 laps of dwarf racing. Green flag flies, and we're off. These cars with motorcycle engines, and boy, they are really getting a hold. Larry Dolby bursts into the front, that number 71. It's Dolby, followed by Jerry Olson in the 007. Junior Gould looking at a high line around New Paris. Craig Myers on the move in that number 78, that wild green machine is. Well, Larry Dolby has really got about a season and a half in the dwarf cars, and looks like the 04 season may be his, as he is running well. Larry Dolby. We'll have the halfway signal from our starter this time around to indicate you great fans of this grandstand. The driver's on the raceway, and there's 1 or 4 laps to go. We're halfway home. Well, there's some quicker cars by time trials on that raceway, but they're not catching Larry Dolby. Is he halfway right, or aren't you worrying about it? Okay. I have been in the past. If somebody gets really silly, we need to catch him other than that. beginning his move, trying to take that high line, but Jerry Olson holds on to that inside in the 007 machine. Bill Regan about to go a lap down as Dolby takes that white flag. Larry gaining experience. Each and every race, he goes to the inside of Regan. Watch this one up the front straightaway. It's Larry Dolby. Dolby considers his car a 32 Ford Coupe. At least that's what he has printed on it. The cars pretty much look the same to me. But it was used back in the early part of New Paris Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice hand, if you would, for Larry Dolby.
street stock heat. On the pole, the 185 of John Clevenger. To his right, the 32 of Jack Pontius Jr. Second row, 61, Jason Slabaugh, the 50 speed of Don Huntley. Third row is the 94 Frank Lau Jr. and the 74 Chris Helfrich. Fourth row, 87 Ty Hayes, 40 Rob Smith. Last row, Rodney Spencer and the 52 Matt Sparks following all the way to the back. Fast qualifier Rob Smith will start on the outside. And turns them loose in her fast Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat. Pole setter 185 John Clevenger will be bringing him around to the stripe for lap number 1. John Clevenger, pole setter, trying to stay out in front. 61, Jason Slabaugh, and the 32, Jack Pontius Jr. right on his tail as they complete lap 2. 2 down and 6 to go. Side-by-side racing at its best here at the new Paris Speedway. Jason Slabaugh sliding up to second now. Frank Lau Jr. going to follow his draft and move up to third on the inside as they complete lap 3. .185 John Clevenger trying to hold them off as they work on the halfway mark. This time in, it's 4 down, 4 to go. Frank Lau Jr. now on the inside of Jason Slabaugh, who got a little loose there in the backstretch, waddled back about a car or two. Got a 3 laps left. 87 Ty Hayes now up on the inside, challenging for third. Number 9 Rodney Spencer trying to make it 3 wide, backs off wisely. We've got 6 laps down and 2 to go this time around. Up on the outside, Frankie Lau Jr., number 94, Ty Hayes on the inside as they put the squeeze on John Clevenger in turn 3. They got 1 more to go as the white flag flies. Rodney Spencer, oh, there goes Clevenger around. Caution flag, checkered flag coming out. Caution checker will be coming out as they race back to the line. Your winner will be 94, Frankie Lau Jr. 87 Ty Hayes will finish second. Rodney Spencer in the 9 will grab third in front of 74 Chris Helfrich. But winning tonight's fast Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat, put your hands together for the 94 from LaPorte. That's Frankie Lau Jr. 87 Ty Hayes finishes second. Clevenger on the outside, the 09 from Napanee of Devon Rensberger. Second row, the 41 from Syracuse, Travis Slabaugh. To his right, the Doughboy, number 71, Larry Saunders from Goshen. Third row, the 20 of Robert Rector, and the 32 of David Click. Fourth row, the Goshen Collision Center Special, number 1 of Al Maurer. To his right, the 7 of T.J. Jakey. And at the back of the pack, driving car number 19, that's Bobby Grice Jr. from Niles. 9 cars going 8 laps in our second Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat. As they come roaring out of turn 4, Mighty Mike turns them loose. Everybody comes through the first turn pretty clean. 85 racing Jason Clevenger, our pole setter, taking to the early point as we complete lap number 1. 41 Travis Slabaugh settling in there for second. 71 Larry Saunders and the 09er Devon Rensberger battling for third there in turn 3. While the rest of the field's shaking up in the back of the pack, we've got 2 entries to go. Rensberger on the back slope as 85 Jason Clevenger stays out in front. 41 Travis Slabaugh, the Doughboy Larry Saunders in the 71, and Dave Click in the 32s up to 4th. Everybody's still single file as they head out of turn 2 and down the Millmore backstretch. Halfway mark will come out. We'll have 4 down, 4 to go in our second Street Stock Heat. This time 85 racing Jason Clevenger, racing right along out in front of the 41 of Travis Claybaugh with 5 in and 3 to go. 71 Larry Saunders. The 32 of Dave Flicks running in 4th. 09 Devon Rensberger's back there hanging on to 5th in front of the number 1 of Al Mauer. 2 laps to go this time around. Back up front, it's the 85 of Jason Clevenger. 41 Travis Claybaugh. They'll get the white flag. They got 1 more to go. 71 Larry Saunders in 3rd. They're all evenly spaced, single file. And the checkered flag will now wave for the 185 of Jason Clevenger. 85, 41, 71. That's the way they finished 1, 2, and 3. 71 Larry Saunders managed to hold on to 3rd. 41 Travis Claybaugh settled for 2nd. And winning tonight's 2nd street stock heat as he rolls in here to get the checkered flag. Let's put our hands together for the 85 of Jason Clevenger. And at the back of the pack, making our 9th car field, number 007 from Kimmel, Indiana, that's Jack Brazel. 9 cars, 28 laps. As they come out of turn 4, 9 cars going 8 laps as Mighty Mike turns them loose. And 68 Mark Bam Bam into the wall on the start. Caution flag comes out right off the bat for the 68 of Mark Vance Jr. who got sideways, and then Bam Bam, 55 Brian Cannon back into the wall. Brings out the first caution before we can even go racing at the line. As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike turns them loose. '29 John Wheeler Jr., the pole setter, stays out in front. Mean Gene Stanley in the 18 running 2nd. Mark Vance is in 3rd. Marty Lunger cooling off the tires in the infield. Out of racing room. 54 Rex Works Jr. is running in 4th. Tim Davis is in 5th in car number 124. Leading them around for lap 2 is the 29er John Wheeler Jr. Trying to catch him, the 18 of Mean Gene Stanley, and 68 Mark Vance Jr. 29 John Wheeler Jr. out in front. Mean Gene Stanley's closed the gap a little bit as they complete the halfway point. 4 in and 4 to go this time by. 29 John Wheeler Jr. holding off Mean Gene Stanley and Mark Vance Jr. with 5 in and 3 to go. 54 Rex Work Jr. on the inside, and Tim Davis battling him there for the 4th place spot. off the backstretch into the infield out of harm's way with one more to go. '68 Mark Vance Jr. up there to second. 124 Tim Davis now edging his way to third. Watch those two cars as they complete the checkered flag race for 29 John Davis. 29, 68, 124. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was Tim Davis in the 124 third. 68 Porky's Revenge. Mark Vance Jr. was second. And winning tonight's third Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag. Winning from the pole position, put your hands together for the 29 of John Wheeler Jr. John Wheeler Jr. sponsored in part this season by R.L. Gilbert with utility contractor of Pierceton. And so John Wheeler Jr. picking up our third Street Stock Heat victory. And a Tire Street Stock Heat. On the pole, car number 79, that's Bruce Fernie Jr. To his right, the number 8 of Teddy Stanley. Second row inside, car number 14, Michael Lozier. To his right, the number 20, being driven by Bob Schisler Jr. Third row inside, 02 is Frankie Paymaster. To his right, the 11 of the Stickman, Tim Barrick. Fourth row inside, car number 5, that's the Shep Dog, Jason Shepard. And to his right, the number 2 of Sam Hirschberger. 8 cars getting ready to go 8 laps in our fourth Street Stock Heat as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose. And as they go into turn 1, everybody trying to figure some way to get to the front. Number 20, Bob Schisler Jr. gets to the inside of Bruce Fernie Jr. And also to the 8 of Teddy Stanley. And Bob Schisler Jr. is the leader in car number 20 on the inside. Now Ted Stanley back on the outside trying to pick up that lead. 14, Michael Lozier going to follow in behind Bob Schisler Jr.'s car. Number 20 will bring him around again as your leader. On lap number 2. Number 8, Ted Stanley, though, hanging tough on the outside groove. Here comes the stickman, number 11, in 38. And we've got domino theory going over on turn 3 as number 11, the stickman, got into the number 8 of Ted Stanley, who got into the 20 of Bobby Schisler Jr. So, caution flag comes out with 2 laps down and 6 to go. We'll have to get them lined back up, single file formation restart in just a minute. And as they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike Powers looks him over. He gives them the green. We're going racing again in our fourth Street Stock Heat. Michael Lozier in the 14 out in front. Madman Mike Lozier and 02 Frankie Paymaster right on his bumper. They'll have 3 down, 5 to go this time around. Number 5, Jason Shepard right there in third, but here comes the stickman sticking it back up there. Keep your eye on that number 11 of Tim Barrick. He's worked his way back to 4th with 4 in and 4 to go. Number 11, the stickman, Tim Barrick, on a mission. After having to restart the tail, he's worked his way to 3rd already. 5 down, 3 to go this time around. Madman Michael Lozier, number 14, out in front of Frankie Paymaster in the 02. Frank Paymaster trying to stay with him. They've got 6 down and 2 to go this time. Your leader's not your leader any longer, race fans. 14, Madman Mike Lozier broke out on his time. White flag will now wave for the number 02 Frank Paymaster and Tim Barrick in 11 running in second now. Checkered flag will be showing this next time by for the 02 of Frankie Paymaster. 11, Tim Barrick, and 2, Sam Hirschberger will finish in 3rd. That's the way they're going to finish. 1, 2, and 3 of the 02 11 and 2. Number 2, Sam Hirschberger, third. 11, Tim Barrick, second. And winning tonight's fourth street stock heat as he rolls over here to get the checkered flag. Put your hands together for the O2 from Napanee. This is Frankie Paymaster. On the pole, car number 34, that is Mark Hughes. On the outside of the front row, the 13 of Squidward, Michael Landry. Second row inside, number 18 is J.R. Ryman. To his right, the 15 of Scott Biesmeyer from Northwestern. Third row inside, that's the 17 of Jesse Schaefer in that Matt Kenseth lookalike DeWalt sponsored machine. To his right, the number 9 of Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer. Fourth row is the number of Valvoline, number 6 of Bryce Schaefer. His right in the fourth row is the 19 of Jackrabbit Jerry Ryman. And at the back of the pack,
Jerry, let me talk a little bit.
points leader from Goshen, number 6, Dave Coleman.
Bye.
As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike turns them loose. 9 cars going 8 laps. Are fast. Daytona mini stocks on the track. And oh, there goes Squidward around number 13, and everybody's scrambling on the backstretch. And a caution flag will come out. We'll have a complete restart coming up in tonight's Fast Daytona mini stock heat. State laps as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers looks them over. 9 cars going 8 laps in our Fast Daytona mini stock heat.
Much better start.
Mark Hughes on the inside, Michael Landry on the outside. Here comes the 18 of J.R. Ryman, going to make a 3 wide in turn 3. Oh, look out in the back of the pack. Bryce Schaefer gets sideways. No, that's Jackrabbit Jerry Ryman. And he can't get her going again. Caution flag will come out for the 19 of Jackrabbit Jerry Ryman.
Top 5, Ron.
34, 15.
J.R. Ryman, that's your front 3 as they go green next time by. We've got 1 and 7 to go. Mighty Mike liked what he saw. He gives him. 34, Mark Hughes. 13, Michael Landry. 18, J.R. Ryman. 15, Scott Biesmeyer. Moving up on the outside to 17 of Jesse Schaefer. Keep your eye on him. 17, Jesse Schaefer on the outside. Tiny making the move on the outside groove as they complete lap 3. 5 more to go this time around. 34, Mark Hughes maintaining that front spot, doing a good job of blocking. Like he's got eyes in the back of his head as they head into turns 3 and 4. Halfway mark coming out. 4 down, 4 to go. Jesse Schaefer on the outside in the 17. Mark on the inside in the 34, trying to hold him off. And using the outside groove to his advantage, number 17, Jesse Schaefer, takes the lead in turn 3. And he'll be bringing him out of there to complete lap number 5. 15, Scotty Biesmeyer now up to second. Number 6, Bryce Schaefer right there in third. We'll have 6 down and 2 to go this time around. Now Biggin, number 6, Bryce Schaefer looks to the inside of Scott Biesmeyer in turn 3 for that number 2 spot. They tag a little bit, but the white flag flies. 1 more to go for Jesse Schaefer. Scott Biesmeyer leaning on him on the tail as they come out of turn 2, but to no avail. Checkered flag will fly, this time for the 17 of Jesse Schaefer. Number 6, Bryce Schaefer. 15 of Scott Scott Biesmeyer will finish there in third. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 17, 6, and 15. Number 15, Scott Biesmeyer, finishes third. Bryce Schaefer was second. And winning tonight's fast Dayton-Daytona mini stock heat. Put your hands together for the Matt Kenseth lookalike mini stock. Number 17 is Jesse Schaefer. Dayton-Daytona mini stock heat. On the pole, car number 47, that's the Bulldog, Gene Hughes. On the outside of the front row, the 14 of Kevin Shepard. Keep an eye on them as they come out of turn 4. Mike Powers gives them a ringer off and racing. 2R is Albert Strickland. He's running there in third. 60 of Stan Hudson up to fourth. We've got the 83 of Donnie Mangan there in fifth. The 8 of Frankie Treesh. The 4 of Dave Castle and the 5 of Lenny Davis. And in the back of the pack, the 31 of Andy Byack. Staying out in front, the 47 of Gene Hughes, the Bulldog, leads them around for lap number 2. And down on the inside, 14 of the 2R of Albert Strickland, 14 Kevin Shepard's back to third. Oh, and into the side of the 47 goes the 2R of Albert Strickland.
You need to do it before it doesn't drop down on it. I know. I'm just saying. Let's see what he pushed him in.
A caution flag coming out for the 2 of Albert Strickland and the 47 of Gene Hughes. Brings out the first caution in our second mini stock heat. With 2 and Albert Strickland having to rejoin at the tail on the restart. As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike turns them loose. 14, Kevin Shepard stayed up front. Stan Hudson in the 60. Donnie Mangan in the 83 on the inside. Frankie Trish trying to run on the outside group. We're going to have 3 in and 5 to go this time by. Number 4, Dave Castle on the inside line, trying to figure out some way to get around those cars. There goes the 60 of Stan Hudson down on the inside, going to challenge for that lead at the halfway point. 4 in and 4 to go. And 60, Stan Hudson brings him around to lap number 4. Kevin Shepard off to the right in second. 83, Donnie Mangan running there in third. Dave Castle in the 4 on the inside is running in fourth. 5 down, 3 to go this time around. And tonight, Stan Hudson in the 60 doing a good job of standing on it. 14, Kevin Shepard trying to hang on to second, but here comes Donnie Mangan on the inside, car number 83. This time by, they're going to have 2 laps left. 60, Stan Hudson out in front. Donnie Mangan now in the 83, moving up on the inside of the 14 for that second place spot as the white flag flies. They got one more triple round. Castle on the inside, running there in fourth, trying to figure out a way to get up the top 3 spots. Now Donnie Mangan going to make a charge for that lead in turn 3. The 83 of Donnie Mangan makes the pass on the final lap. The checkered flag flies for 83 Donnie Mangan. 83, 4, and 60. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Number 60, Stan Hudson finishes third. Dave Castle on the number 4 was second. And, of course, your winner of tonight's second mini stock heat as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag. Put your hands together for the 17-year-old from Bourbon. That is Danny Mangan.
Danny or Denny?
Third mini stock heat. On the pole, car number 80, that is Michael Akins. To his right, the 0 of Bruce Martin. Watch him as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers likes what he sees. He'll turn him loose. He does. We're going green. Going racer in the third mini stock heat. Number 11, John Hoffman up there to second. 29, Paul Mishler Jr. is running in third. The Pink Panther, number 7, Eric Sturdivant's up to fourth as we complete lap 1. 25, Tim Kidder. The 0 out there is Bruce Martin. And at the back of the pack, the 37 of Shannon Buck. Leading them around is the pole setter, number 80, Michael Akins. He'll complete lap 2 and 6 to go. Number 7, the Pink Panther, Eric Sturdivant, trying to make his way up there. Three down, 5 to go. And the Pink Panther inside of turn 1. Number 7, Derek Sturdivant, trying to work his way to the front. He does so. Michael Akins drops back to second. And at the halfway point, your new leader will be the Pink Panther, number 7, Derek Sturdivant. Number 80, Michael Akins running second. 29 is Paul Mishler Jr. He's there in third. Looks to the inside, down to Billboard backstretch, trying to challenge for that number 2 spot. Paul Mishler Jr. to 29. Looks like he's going to take the second place spot away with 5 minutes to go. Check that, 24, Bob Huffman Jr. Bob Huffman Jr. moves up to second. Michael Akins in the 80 falls back another spot. He's back to fourth as the 25 of Tim Kidder now moves to third with 6 in and 2 to go. And of course the number 7 of the Pink Panther, Derek Sturdivant, staying out in front with a commanding lead. He'll be able to take the white flag this time. He can throw it neutral and coast the rest of the way. He's got plenty of daylight in front of him. Look at that battle for second ensuing down there in turn 3. Checkered flag will wave for the Pink Panther, number 7 of Derek Sturdivant. 24, Bob Huffman Jr. beat out the 25 birthday boy of Tim Kidder, flying for third. That's the way they're going to finish. 1, 2, and 3. It was 7, 24, and 25. 25, Tim Kidder holding on to third. Bob Huffman Jr. squeezing out a second in car number 24. And winning tonight's third mini stock heat as he rolls up there to get the checkered flag. Put your hands together for the Pink Panther, number 7, Derek Sturdivant. On the pole, car number 8, that is Tricia Smith, not making the pole position. So moving up to the pole will be the number 5 of Leapin' Lee Atkins. The number 4H of David Hinson starts on the outside of the front row as Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose. We're going 8 laps in our Daytona Mini-Stock Final 8. 26, Becky Shepard up there to second already. The number 2 of Jane Eldridge running there on the inside for third. 01, Jeremy Landry out there also contending for that front spot as we complete lap 1. Your leader will be the 26 of Becky Shepard. 01, Jeremy Landry now looks to the outside groove. 01, Jeremy Landry moves to the front spot as we complete lap 2. Your new leader is the 01 of Jeremy Landry. 26, Becky Shepard running second. Number 2 of Shane Eldridge holding on to third so far. And number 5, Leapin' Lee Atkins running there in fourth as we complete lap 3. Jeremy Landry out in front at the halfway point, 4 in and 4 to go. 26, Becky Shepard is your new leader now because 01, Jeremy Landry over his time. Jeremy Landry over his time. We'll have the facts and figures on him. Right now, your new leader is the 26 of Becky Shepard. 5 down, 3 to go. This time by for 26, Becky Shepard. Number 2. Creeping up there is the number 2 of Shane Eldridge. He's running in second. Leaping Lee Atkins in the light blue number 5 is running in third. With Tim Martin in the other number 5 with the black doors running in fourth, 2 laps left. White flag will fly this time for the 26 of Becky Shepherd if she can hang on for one more lap. And the checkered flag will now wave for number 26, Becky Shepherd. 26, 2, and 5. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Number 5, Leapin' Lee Atkins finishes third. Number 2, Shane Eldridge finishes second. And winning tonight's fourth Dayton Daytona Mini Stockade as she rolls up here to get the checkered flag. Put your hands together for the 26 of Becky Shepherd.
Get ready, we're ready to go for 20 laps of championship dwarf car racing. On the pole, and the guy will be setting the pace for this one. Number 71, Larry Dolby. Outside that front row, the 65 of Junior Gould. Mighty Mike indicates we'll be ready to go the next time around. Second starting row inside, the 00 of Jerry Olson. The number 29 of John Wiley. Third starting row, the 7 of Harold Mitchum, the number 12 of Roger Belcom. And we have the number 97 of Eric Hoffman.
Tommy, would you get the late model B is on deck? Late model B on deck.
Late model B on deck, and here we go. Championship dwarf car racing here in New Paris. Junior Gould drops into the lead in that number 65. Moving up the fancy helmets, John Wiley in the 29. Well, a little tangle as we go into turn number 4. This racetrack is wicked fast for these dwarfs. And a little miscalculation as they hit turn number 3. Looks like everybody's going to pull away again. Guy that won a heat race a little earlier in our evening, the number 9, Chad Gall. All right, we signal to those drivers that we'll be ready to go next time around. Well, a beautiful field, I'll tell you. We should have had another half dozen cars here tonight. The weather in Michigan is just terrible, and we talked to 3 or 4 of our drivers on the phone who just did not leave home because the weather was so bad, and that's unfortunate, but we got a nice dwarf field, and here we go. Got it back under control, and he's headed the right way. But it's Junior Gould in at 65. John Wiley on the move, boy, a former champion on our circuit. John Wiley moves the number 29 in the second spot. Jerry Olson, the 007 car moves up. Olson, kind of a short track specialist. He pumped these quarter-mile racetracks, and he's taken himself into third. Here comes Eric Hoffman, number 97. 97 moves into that third spot. Junior Gould whoops it out of the lead and into the infield. Wiley, the number 29, as the yellow flag is displayed. Junior in kind of a bad spot there. I don't know if he can't either get it running or he's with the slick tires we run, he may have no traction on that dirt out there. Running our championship year, Chad Golf is the winner of that first feature race of the season. And here we go. Boy, that car Wiley seems to be handling for. Oh, Wiley goes high. Here comes the number 97 of Eric Hoffman. Hoffman takes over that point. And Golf is moved into third. Wiley trying the outside move on Hoffman. That's a long way around. I don't know that Wiley can make it. Here comes Chad Golf. We got a good feature out there. These three cars are very evenly matched. And what a great raceway to demonstrate what these dwarfs can do. 5. Led the last 3 laps, and he looks like he's going to be hard to pass. You may see Chad Golf go 3 high. If that's the only way he can go, that's the way he will go. Golf is moved into second by a very small margin. Golf takes over that second spot. Golf goes to the outside. He's working on the number 97 of Hoffman. It's Hoffman and Golf down that back straightaway. John Wiley waiting for anything to happen. We're halfway home. And they went over a couple of wheels. That is one of the problems with open wheel racing. And boy, I'll tell you, the number 97, Eric Hoffman, didn't get the best of it. And Chad Golf out of the car, equally disgusted. I'll tell you, these guys, it's just one of those things that happens. And man alive, that was a hard contact. You can see how solidly built these dwarfs cars are. They look like they're just little toys, and they're far from that. As the safety equipment, safety rules that we have from our inspectors down in that pit. And Eric Hoffman out take a look. Eric, you all right? Eric says he's all right. Boy, I tell you, here's one of the great competitors on our MCR dwarf circuit, Eric Hoffman. And Eric always in the top 5. He just kind of don't look away, and the number 97 bounces up there in your vision. That'll turn the race over, however, to the 29. That national anthem in one of his best rides of the last couple of years. In fifth spot, the 71 of Larry Dolby. Here they come, the green flag flies, we're back to racing. Halfway mark out, we got 10 to go. Well, Wiley, a veteran campaigner, he's going to be hard to pass. But here comes Jeff Slayton. The flying fireman is moving. Slayton hugging the inside of that racetrack. Wiley has chosen to groove off on a car length higher. If we can get that hook up the bottom of turn 2 or 4, we're going to have a new leader. Get a flag out on the speedway. Brian Inslee in the number 43. These guys doing a good job of fighting their positions on restarts. We always appreciate that. Here we go. Green flag is back out. Mitchum in the number 7 beginning his move. He's trying to get around Jerry Olson in the 007 and take over that 4th spot. Mitchum to 4th. Mike shows them 5 fingers. We got 5 to go. Well, I'll tell you, John Wiley looks like he's got everything Dan tonight. That number 29 is performing flawlessly. Again, he was our Midwest champion in the 2002 season. Just beat out last season. And Wiley, followed by Jeff Slayton and number 12 of Roger Balcom. Boy, Balcom's looking for some inside room on that number 5. As 5 goes a little high, 12 has some room on the bottom. We'll be seeing that white flag this time around, indicating to those drivers and race fans, 1 to go. John Wiley, the 29, under the white flag, followed by the number 5, Jeff State, the 12 of Roger Balcom, 7 of Harold Mitchum, and Jimmy Olsen in the 007. Down to the checkered flag, a win for Wild Wiley. John Wiley, I'll tell you, a veteran campaigner with us here on the MCR Dwarf Circuit, and for the second night out, he's got that number 29 humming. He's serving notice to some of these drivers that he's going to be a force in our 20 race 2004 campaign. He'll be up to get his picture taken, and all right, John Wiley moves into the checkered flag circle there, and well, we'll get him out in just a minute. When he gets out, we'd like you to give him a nice new Paris hand. These guys race for money, but they'll race that much harder for your applause, and that's a fact.
Hey, Tyson. As they come out of turn 4, Dancing Doug Fox turns the Hello? Paris Speedway. Hi, Tyson. Pretty good. We're in our late model B feature. Up to third as we complete lap 3. 89 Kenny Whitaker running in 4th. 13 Mike Miller now down on the inside in turn 3. Takes that number 4 spot away as we complete lap 4. Moving up to the 5th place spot as we complete lap 5. Let me know when we got about a minute left. Oh, and Terry Humphreys and Jerry Surfos catching the back end of the number 56 car. And that'll bring out the first caution in tonight's late model B feature with 5 in and 15 to go.
Looks like he did it on his own.
Paris Speedway and Saturday night racing on Hoosier 103.5 FM. Good evening, race fans. This is the voice, Jerry Cannon, trackside here at the new Paris Speedway. And of course, we've got the late model B feature. We're 5 laps in and 15 to go as they give the green flag back under green flag racing here at the Paris Speedway in the late model B feature. The main event, the late model A, will be coming up next. To go here in our late model B feature right now as they cross the stripe, complete lap 6. Our leader is Scott Humphrey. Car number 56, Battle Creek, Michigan. He's leading the number 5 Chase Heinrich, Silver Lake, and the 13 out of Elkhart of Mike Miller. We We've also running in fourth is the number 1 of Shane LeCount. Seven down to third. 89 Whitaker out of Elkhart. Running in fifth. 18 Butch Ryman from Elkhart in sixth. Then Todd Hall, the number 4, is in seventh. Scott Landers, the number 9 from Walkerville, Indiana. There. Back there. We got 3 wide racing up front as they go into turn 3 and 4. Jason Isley with a good move on the inside makes the pass. Number 5, Jason Isley. On spot. Number 1, Shane LeCount goes to second as the caution flag for the second time comes out in our Hoosier Tire Late Model B feature for the 44 of Jerry Sirfas. And after the fact over there in turn 3 as the caution came out, 56 Terry Humphreys from Battle Creek, Michigan went loop-de-loop in turn 3. So yellow flag out with 9 in and 11 to go in our Late Model B feature here at the new Paris Speedway. The main feature coming up in our Late Model A, and of course our points leader in our Hoosier Tire Late Models. It's 9 down, 11 to go in our Late Model B feature. Jason Isley from Silver Lake, our leader. He'll get the green. They're going back to race. Number 1, Jason LeCount. First time out of 2004. Right now running there in second. 89 Kenny Whitman from Elkhart trying to get down on the inside of the 56 Terry Humphreys for that third place spot as they go down and 10 to go. 20 lap lead. Butch Ryman out of Elkhart now moves to fifth in front of the 4 of Todd Hall, who's out here. He locks him up in turns 3, and number 4 Todd Hall locks him up, brings out our third caution in tonight's Late Model B feature. A fine field of cars here tonight. A great field of race cars here tonight. We've got 15 cars starting this 20-lap Late Model B feature. Terry Sirfas from Syracuse to 44. Back there at 14th as the green flag flies. They got 10 more to go. Of course, the main feature in the Late Model coming up. The 2016 will be on the field or on the track here in just a little bit. Number 5, Jason Isley. Number 1. Now 89 and Butch Ryman get together over there in turn 2. And Kenny Whitman and 18 Butch Ryman brings out the 4th yellow. 4th caution coming out in tonight's Late Model B feature. This time it was for the 18 of Butch Ryman and the 89 of Kenny Whitman. So they're going to have to get them lined back up, single file formation restart. While they're doing so, we're going to take up turn 4. Number 5, Jason Isley brings them out of there. Shane LeCount right on his bumper as they go green. LeCount looks to the inside. And they go into turn 1. Shane LeCount is number 1. Taking over the lead away from the number 5 of Jason Isley, who got wide on that restart and falls back to second. And as they come around this time, your new leader on lap 12 is the number 1 of Shane LeCount, who goes in. Number 5, Jason Isley running there in second. 21, Hawk and Harvey Taylor's up to third. 57, Devin Heimbaugh's is running in fourth. Now Todd Hall, the number 4, runs his number 4 red machine around the 47 of Red Dog Machine. Boyd Hilder's number 4 is in fifth. 13, Mike Miller now moving up to 6th as he gets on the inside of Ricky Beaver. That's on Ricky Beaver falling back off the pace a little bit. He's on the outside, falling backwards. Next time by, it'll be 15 down and 5 to go to the number 1 of Shane LeCount. Right behind him, Harvey Taylor, and the number 5 is Jason Isley back to third. Number 4, Todd Hall is running in fourth. 57, Devin Heimbaugh's again fifth as they clock in lap 16. With 3 laps to go, number 1, Scott LeCount is your leader. 21, Honkin' Harvey Taylor running second. 89 Kenny Whitman around down here in the main straightaway. That'll bring out caution flag number 5. Caution flag number 5 coming out. 89 Kenny Whitman went loop-de-loop right here in the main straightaway, and he spun her around here. But Devin Highball's 5th. Mike Miller, Butch Ryman, Ricky Beaver, Bob Harder, and Scott Landers stopped then. 3 laps to go. Only 10 cars remaining out of the 15 that started. 17 laps to go. Todd Hall now racing on the inside of the number 5 with Jason Isley in turn 4. Todd Hall is going to take up that number 3 spot. If he gets on the low side, Isley on the wide side falls back to 4th. Number 4, Todd Hall is running in 3rd now. 21, Hawken Harvey still trying to figure out a way to get around the number 1 of Shane LeCount. They got the white flag flying. 1 more lap to go. Here's the new Paris Speedway. In our late model feature. The main feature coming up next. And checkered flag will fly for number 1, Shane LeCount. Harvey Taylor, Todd Hall, Jason Isley finishes 4th. Mike Miller 5th. Car number 13, Butch Lyman was 6th. Car number 18, 57, Devin Highball finishes 7th. Ricky Beaver 8th. 26, Bob Harder 9th. And of course, Scott Landers from Walkerville finished 10th in tonight's 20-lap late model B feature. Good job in our late model B feature. For the number 1, out for the first time for 2004, he picks up the checkered flag. Number 1 from Goshen is Shane LeCount. Good job for him. We'll have the late model A feature coming up next here at the new Paris Speedway. Right after this brief timeout on your home for Saturday night racing, Hoosier 103.5 FM. Now as Ratchet Rusty Kennick and Charlie Hanna in 68, the front row, bring him out of turn 4. Dancing Doug turns him loose. Side by side, that's the way they look as they come out of turn 2 and down the Millboard backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Rusty Kennick is our leader. Right behind him, Charlie Hanna. Charlie Hanna right there trying to find some way to get up front and get to that lead spot. But he's going to settle for second right now as they complete lap 2 this time by. Darwin Wolf running there in 3rd. Up in 4th is the 31 of John Long. Moving up on the outside of him. Barry Lamb in 69. Well, we got 3 wide racing going into turn 3. Loose Trimmy on the inside. Holy cow, Randy Bird somehow got around. 31 of John Long. Everybody came out of it clean. To my surprise, they're coming out of turn 3 and 4. Randy Burns in the 63s up to 4th. Loose Trimmy now looking to get over as he goes to turn 1. And there goes Randy Burns around. And they stack up behind him. 1, 2. Holy cow, Randy Burns in the 63 and I believe Ty Hayes in the 78. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to get the official ruling as to how that happened. But a caution flag coming out with 5 down and 30 to go in tonight's Hoosier Tire late model main event. Down to 15 to go as they bring him back to the green. Dancing Doug Fox turns them loose. We're back to lead. Rusty Kennick and Charlie Hanna going single file into turn 3 and 4. Darwin Wolf and Loose Trimmy battling the third. Darwin Wolf in that Rose City Rocket. 17, Bill Potts still holding tough there in 5th. Now on the inside of Darwin. And Bill Potts right behind him. Number 31, John Long moves up to 6th. Little Donnie Potts. Trying to make his move to 101 of Ed Paul. He's running there in 7th as he gets around Mike Garber in turn 3. Up to 9th is Jeff Red 17 of Ralph Havens. Our fast qualifier has made his way to 9th already. Smoke coming out of the rear end of the 31 of John Walker's car. Everybody trying to get around him. He gets the black flag on that end. He must not have seen it, as he's still on the inside, trying to figure out a way to get to the exit ramp. He's close to the tail end of the pack, now ahead of the infield. John Walker on lap 11. As they complete lap 12, it is still up front. Number 2, Rusty Ketting. 53, Lou Strimmy made his way into second. There goes Darwin Wolf around in turn 1. Number 9, Darwin Wolf, got down a little too low, got caught up into some of the loose stuff, and around he went all by himself in turn 1. Brings out our third caution flag in tonight's Hoosier Tire late model action. Casey in 11th. Rob Chalk in 12th is car number 7. Ty Hayes is up to 13th on the restart as we go back to green. This time by 63, Randy Burns back there in 14th, but a bid for the lead. 53, Lou Strimmy tried to find some way on the inside of Rusty Ketting. Number 2, Ratchet Rusty shut the door on him there in turn 3. Lou again looks to the inside, coming out of turn 2. There's enough room. He slides to the inside, but Rusty Ketting shuts the door in turn 3. Lou into the driver's side, pushing him along, trying to push him up, and 53 Lou Strimmy trying to make the pass on the inside, finally gets around him down the back stretch, and Lou Strimmy in car number 53, our points leader, will lead him around for lap 15. 17, Wild Bill Cotton follows the lead, for second, in front of Rusty Ketting, car number 2. 68, Charlie Hanna's running in 4th now as they separate a little bit, single file as they come out of turn 4 to complete the 16th lap of this 35 lap entire late model feature here at Paris Speedway. Running in 5th is the 101 of Ed Paul. Little Donnie Klotz, car number 40 is on the high side in 6th at the halfway point, 17 in and 18 to go. 3 wide down the main straightaway. Guys are going for it all tonight with 18 down and 17 to go. Faster cars pinned in at the back of the pack. 17, Ralph Havens has made his way to 6th as he works around the 68 of Charlie Hanna. Little Donnie Klotz in car number 40 moves to 4th. Charlie Hanna's running 5th. Ralph Havens is in 6th. 101 Ed Paul is falling back to 8th. Mike Garver's in 9th in car number 7. Racing Rex works, holding down 10th in car number 05. As he's got 20 down and 15 to go. Jumping Josh Taylor is falling back to 11th. Rob Chalk's 12th in car number 7. 95 Steve Stacy's in 13th. 78 Ty Hayes is running in 14th. 63 Randy Burns and the 9 of Darwin Wolf rounding out the field. All 16 cars still on the track with 22 down and 13 to go. We have got a battle going on up front between 53 Lou Strimmy and 17 Bill Klotz. Bill Klotz sets right behind him, tucks up behind him, nose and tail, they go out of turn 2 down the middle of the backstretch. These two, last year or the year before, raced right down to the wire, while Bill Klotz catching Strimmy at the line on the final lap. Almost like the same team last year, they separated themselves from the third place car, number 2, Rusty Ketting, with 25 down and 10 to go this time by. Rusty Ketting's in 3rd, 40. Donnie Klotz running there in 4th. Ralph Havens has finally made his way to 5th. Our fast qualifier trying to find some way to get up to the top spot. Ralph Havens now on the inside of number 40 for 4th. 27 down, 8 to go. Your front 2 cars now crossing the stripe. Lou Strimmy with Bill Klotz right on his rear bumper as they go out of turn 2 again. Single file. 17 Bill Klotz trying to find some way to get around Lou Strimmy. While Bill Klotz said earlier he wants to get his way up here in the winner's circle, he hasn't been trying, because he's trying right now, right behind Lou, as they clock in lap 29 and 6 to go. Ralph Havens has finally made his way to third. He's trying to reel those two guys in. We got action in turn 1. Number 2, Rusty Koenig, spins it around down there. And that brings out our 4th yellow in tonight's late model feature, the main event. Here, Rob Chalk's 9th, 68 Charlie Hanna, Randy Burns, Steve Stacy, Darwin Wolf, 13 cars going 6 more laps as Dancing Doug Fox turns them loose. We're back to racing their entire late model. Number 53, Lou Strimmy out in front. The 217's right behind him. No, there goes spinning around there. The 7 of Rob Chalk in turn 2 is going to bring out caution flag number 5 before we can complete lap 30. The yellow coming out for the number 7 of Rob Chalk over there in turn 2. Sitting there in harm's way as he's got them lined back up. They tighten up the field as they come out of turn 4. Dancing Doug Fox turns them loose. We're back to racing, 6 laps left. Bill Klotz, number 17, a little tap on the 53 of Lou Strimmy, like a bump and go situation, trying to get around him. Now as they come out of turn 4, they get the 5-lap signal. We have 5 more to go. 30 down to 5 to go, and Bill Klotz right behind him. Lou Strimmy still standing on the accelerator as they go into turn 3. Bill Klotz, Ralph Havens, trying to catch the 53 of Lou Strimmy with 4 laps to go. Bill Klotz, now the red 17 of Ralph Havens going to challenge for that second place spot with 32 down and 3 to go. And as long as they're racing side by side, and 17, Ralph Havens slipped a little bit. Here comes little Donnie Klotz on the inside, and then number 40 is going to challenge for third place with 33 down and 2 to go. He falls back to 4th as Bill Klotz and Ralph Havens drive around on the outside and pull away. White flag will fly this time for 53, Lou Strimmy. He's got 1 more to go. Bill Klotz right behind him, dogging him all the way. Bumper to tail as they come out of turn 2. Bill Klotz trying to find some way to get on the inside or the outside. Checkered flag will fly once again for 2004 for the 53 of Lou Strimmy. 17, Bill Klotz finishes third. Ralph Havens, Bill Klotz finishes second. Ralph Havens third. The 40 of little Donnie Klotz was 4th. 101 Ed Paul 5th. 05 Racing Rex finished 6th. Mike Garber 7th. 21 Josh Taylor was 8th. 63 Randy Burns 9th. And 7 Rob Chalk brings home 10th. To put your heads together for the second time this year, now Who's Your Tire Late Models, your winner of tonight's feature is 53 Lou Strimmy. Dancing Doug Fox, gonna give him the green. We're going racing, 9 rows, side by side. And 09 Devon Center takes them into turns 1 and 2. Everybody clears turns 1 and 2 fairly easily there through the field. 3 wide racing at the back of the pack as the faster cars try to make their way up front. 09 Devon Center still up front, leading the way with 41 Travis Playball right behind him. 71 Doughboy Larry Saunders running there in third. Al Maurer, Negotiation Collision Center Specialist on the outside of Robert Rechter, number 24th. In 6th is the 32 of Dave Click. As they go to single file into turns 3 and 4. Number 19, Bobby Grice Jr. running in 7th. And the 7th man, DJ Jakey, there on the outside running in 8th. Now moves to 7th as he makes that outside crew to his advantage and moves up in front of Bobby Grice Jr. Running in 9th is 185 of Jason Clevenger. Running back there in 10th, the 32 of Jack Pontius Jr. 61 Jason Slaybaugh now moves up there on the inside of Clevenger. And we've got 32 Dave Click spinning out of control, coming out of turn 4. Everybody goes left and right and misses him. So our first caution coming out in tonight's Michiana Tire Street Stock for the 32 of Dave Click, and that means we're going to have to be taking now rejoining the field at the tail end of the pack as the green flag will fly with 4 down and 26 to go. 09 Devon Rensberger about to lose the lead. Travis Slaybaugh looks on the inside in turn 3. Travis Slaybaugh trying to figure out some way to get to that lead spot. Kind of banks his way right up there. They say rubbing his race here to Paris Speedway. And that's what happened. And then 09 Devon Rensberger got into the back of the 41 of Travis Slaybaugh. And that allowed the number 1 of Al Maurer to slide up on the outside. He's battling for the lead as they come down the main straightaway on lap 6. Al Maurer and number 1 trying to make his way to the front spot. And 41, Travis Slaybaugh into the back of him. And Al Maurer maintained control and takes over the lead on lap number 7. 41, Travis Slaybaugh running in second now. 74, Chris Humphries trying to get around the 71 of Larry Saunders there. They tagged a little bit from 3rd, 4th, and 5th back. Oh, we got action in turn 3. Number 32, Jack Pontius Jr. spins out there in turn 3 with a possibility of a little help. Brings out our second yellow in tonight's Michiana Tire Street Stock feature.
Of course, Dave Dino's wrestler did with me last year, but all these fine sponsors, they make it possible for me to race. And of course, I don't want to forget Rodney Spencer. He built my car. He built me a brand new car this winter, and he done a fine job. Without Rodney Spencer, believe me, I wouldn't be where I am today. I really wouldn't. Yeah, that'd be great if you and Rodney came right down and won and finished 1-2. Wouldn't that be great? Him and I talked about that. I said, Rodney, I wouldn't care if you won the championship as long as I finish the South 5. If I'm up there with you, I would be totally happy. I'm not a pig. If I can just get in there and do good, that's my goal, is to do good. Right now, you're doing pretty good. You're 6th in the point standings with, this just a fourth night of street stock competition in force here at Paris Speedway. And we wish you the best of luck in tonight's street stock feature out. Thank you, Jerry. I'll do my best. All right, buddy. Okay.
And right now, he is doing his best up front. Al Maurer on the restart. He went back to green while we were talking to Al, and he's staying out in front. Oh, we got action in turn 1. Bringing out another caution flag as 52 Matt Sparks, 185 John Clevenger, and a couple other one after the fact. But Al Maurer staying out in front right now as we did get a couple more laps in while we were talking to Matt Sparks, 14th. TJ Jakey, 15th. 32 Jack Pontius Jr. Dave Click, 15th. We've only lost 1. That was 185 of John Clevenger. We're back under green. And tonight's Michiana Tire Street Stock feature, and 74 Chris Humphries around the 41 of Travis Slaybaugh for second as they complete lap 11. He's got his sights set on that lead spot as he works the outside groove on the number 1 of Al Maurer. Al Maurer trying to hold him at bay. 74 Chris Humphries still about a couple of car lengths behind him, but he's working hard on that outside groove as they complete lap 2. It is still the Goshen Collision Center special number 1 of Al Maurer. And of course, 74 Chris Humphries running second. Travis Slaybaugh in the 41 is in third. 71 Larry Saunders back to 4th. Number 9 Rodney Spencer's moving his way to 5th as we complete lap 13. Number 9 Rodney Spencer, last week's feature winner, now down on the inside in the backstretch. 74 Chris Humphries trying to get down low on the inside of number 1 of Al Maurer. He had to go to the inside, into the infield almost to get around him, but he does on lap 14. Chris Humphries is the leader in car number 74. Number 1 Al Maurer running second. 41 Travis Slaybaugh's third. Rodney Spencer's 4th in car number 9. At the halfway, 15 in and 15 to go. 74 Chris Humphries. Al Maurer right behind him, not giving up. Still running right there real close. Nose to tail as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap 16. Al Maurer driving that Goshen Collision Center special, giving it everything he's got. 41 Travis Slaybaugh's in third. Rodney Spencer settles there in fourth. 71 Larry Saunders is in fifth. 09 Devon Rensberger in sixth. Robert Rector in the 20s in seventh. Running in eighth is 61 of Jason Slaybaugh. 94 Frankie Lau Jr. back there. Now moves his way to eighth. Ty Hayes in the 87 is running in 10th. 19 Bobby Grice Jr. in 11th. 40 Rob Smith still holding up there in the top 12. 15 Don Hunley's in 13th. Matt Sparks, DJ Jakey, Jack Bonius Jr., Dave Glick, 17 cars still on the field, on the track, out of the 18 car starting field. As this time by 74 Chris Helfrich clocks in lap 20. He's got 10 more laps to go to pick up his first feature win of the season. He has not yet won a feature, but he's our points leader. Number 1, Al Mauer's running second, trying to find some way to catch him. 3 wide there at turn 3. Ty Hayes on the inside of Robert Rector. 94 Frank Lau Jr. was on the outside. They gave him the squeeze. Both cars got around him. One on the inside, one on the outside, back there for that 7th and 8th spot. 22 down, 8 to go for Chris Helfrich in car number 74. Al Mauer running second. Rodney Spencer's in third, as they're about evenly spaced in the top 3 spots. 41 Travis Slaybaugh running in fourth, as they've separated themselves from the rest of the field, with 23 in and 7 to go this time by. Running in fifth is the 09 of Devon Rensberger. 71 Larry Saunders in sixth. Ty Hayes is moved to seventh. 94 Frank Lau Jr.'s in eighth. Don Hunley's in ninth. Bobby Rice Jr.'s in 10th. 52 Matt Sparks. Rob Smith is there, sitting there at 12th, unable to catch up as we clock in lap 24. And the 5-lap signal come out now as 74 Chris Helfrich crosses the stripe. Al Mauer, Rodney Spencer running second and third. Travis Slaybaugh is in fourth. Ty Hayes now has moved his number 87 into sixth. But I think time's running out. 26 down and 4 to go. Chris Helfrich at 74, our points leader, just like Lou Stribby, out in front. And Chris Helfrich looking for his first feature win on the season. Doing a great job up front right now if he can hang on for another 3 laps. Number 1, Al Mauer, and number 9, Rodney Spencer, running second and third. They're trying to catch him, but he's got some distance between them with 28 down and 2 to go. About 3 car lengths ahead of the second place, number 1 of Al Mauer. White flag will fly this next time by. We'll have 1 more to go at tonight's Michiana Tire Street Stock feature. 74 Chris Helfrich from Warsaw, Indiana. Al Mauer running second. Rodney Spencer's third. And the checkered flag will wave for 74 Chris Helfrich. Number 1 Al Mauer second. Rodney Spencer third. Travis Slaybaugh finishes fourth. Devon Rensberger fifth. 87 Ty Hayes sixth. 71 Larry Saunders. 15 Don Hunley finished 7th. 94 Frank Lau Jr. finished 8th. 52 Matt Sparks 9th. Rob Smith 40 finished 10th. That's the top 10 in tonight's Michiana Tire Street Stock feature. And as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag, let's put our hands together for our points leader winning his very first A feature for 2004. Put your hands together for the 74 out of Warsaw. That's Chris Helfrich. Chris Helfrich doing a great job tonight here at the new Paris Speedway. We'll get him up here in the winner's circle and have a few words with him here in just a few minutes right after this timeout on your home for Saturday night. And they'll bring it up to speed as they come out of turn 4. Dancing Doug Fox, our starter, gives them the green light. We're off and racing 20 laps. We've had 3 different winners in 3 nights in the mini stocks. Right now, Kevin Shepard in the 14 takes the early lead in front of the 47 of the Bulldog Gene Hughes as they come around out of turn 4 to complete lap number 1. Number 2, Ronnie's Run Racing Team's Al Strickland trying to work on the outside of that 47 of Gene Hughes for second. 83, Donnie Mangan running in 4th as we complete lap number 2 this time by. Number 4, Dave Castle has squirted his way up to 5th. Oh, there goes the 31 of Andy Byack around. And Jackrabbit Jerry Ryman, number 19, having to hit the brakes to avoid anything, brings out a caution. So their first yellow coming out for the 31 of Andy Byack. And Dancing Doug Fox will be looking them over this time. As they come out of there, he gives them the green light. We're off and racing. 18 more laps in our Daytona Mini Stock feature. Castle trying to move up on the inside of the 83 of Donnie Mangan on that restart. Moves to 4th as we complete lap number 3. Donnie Mangan back to 5th. And 31 Andy Byack spinning out for the second time in turn 4, and the caution flag will come out for him again. So Andy Byack brings out the second caution 2 times in a row. Caution. And Kevin Shepard, number 14, brings them back up to speed. Dancing Doug Fox turns them loose. We're back to racing, 18 more laps. Albert Strickland, 2, running in second. 47. The Bulldog Gene Hughes slips all the way back to 5th on that restart. Number 4, Dave Castle's up to 3rd. 83, Donnie Mangan running in 4th. Lost his mark, and possibly his bite as number 8, Frankie Treese, moves to 5th. 34, Mark Hughes is running now in 6th. Up to 7th as they complete lap 5. 15, Scott Wiesmeyer in 8th is number 9. Up gentleman Jim Engelmeyer. The Squidward, number 13, is running in 9th, but here comes Dave Coleman in car number 6. He's moved his way to 10th as we complete lap number 6. Back up front, the front 4 still unchanged. It's Kevin Shepard in the 14. The 2, Al Strickland. Dave Castle in number 4. Donnie Mangan in the 83 running in 4th. Frankie Trish in the 8's trying to hold on to 5th. But 15, Scotty Wiesmeyer is trying to work the outside groove for him. Laps down and 11 to go for the 14 of Kevin Shepard if he can hang on. Doing a good job up front, 14 Kevin Shepard. Al Strickland and 2 R's in second. Halfway mark will come out. 10 down, 10 to go. And something wrong with the valve lead. Number 6, Bryce Schaefer. He's slowing up. Going all the way to the back of the pack. Number 6, Bryce Schaefer. Mechanical problems with that number 6. Bryce Schaefer as he's going to be heading to the exit ramp. 14, Kevin Shepard, the leader. Now number 4, Dave Castle, moves to the inside of 2R. Al Strickland for second. 83, Donnie Mangan moves to 3rd. And caution flag coming out. I think we have debris on the track in the backstretch. Yellow flag coming out as we've got debris on the track. Our 3rd caution coming out in tonight's Daytona Mini Stock feature. Single file formation restart. And restarting in 5th is number 9, Jim Engelmeyer, with Dave Coleman right behind him in car number 6 as the green flag flies. We're off and racing. 9 more laps. 14, Kevin Shepard trying to hold everybody at bay. 83 Donnie Mangan on the inside of Al Strickland for third. And Dave Castle looks to the inside coming on turn 4 for that lead spot as he looks to the inside of the 14 of Kevin Shepard. Kevin Shepard stays right there, though, only half a car length ahead of him. As they go out of turn 2 and down the Billboard backstretch, they're wheel-to-wheel, door handle to door handle as they go into turns 3 and 4. And we'll have 13 down and 7 to go. Your new leader is the number 4, Dave Castle. Kevin Shepard running there second. Looking to creep up to third. Number 9, gentleman Jim Engelmeyer has made his way to third. Now he's looking on the inside of Kevin Shepard for second. And he sticks it on the low side, takes that number 2 spot away as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap 14. 6 more to go for number 4, Dave Castle, Jim Engelmeyer, Kevin Shepard, Donnie Mangan, and in 5th is the 6th of Dave Coleman. But Jim Engelmeyer would like to get his second feature win on the year with 5 more laps to go. He's going to have to work the outside of number 4, Dave Castle. Dave Castle would like to pick up his first one. He's trying to hold him off as they work through turns 3 and 4. Gentleman Jim goes to the outside groove. Dave Castle stays low with 16 down and 4 more to go. But the caution flag comes out for the 17 of Jesse Schaefer, who loops it over there in turn 4 all by himself. That'll bring out our 4th yellow. We'll be bringing him up to speed. Jim Engelmeyer right behind him. As the green flag flies, we're off and racing. 5 more laps in tonight's Daytona Mini Stock feature. Number 6, Dave Coleman, looks to the outside of Donnie Mangan, number 83 for that 4th place position. Jim Engelmeyer hooks up side by side to the number 4, Dave Castle, has to regain that lead again. Dave Castle maintains that spot on lap 16 as they go through turns 1 and 2, side by side, going down to the Billboard backstretch. Jim Engelmeyer now makes a slide on the outside groove, grabs that lead on lap 17. Up to third and moving on is the number 6, Dave Coleman, as he got around the 14 of Kevin Shepard. He's got his sights set on that front spot. Number 4, Dave Castle, trying to hang tough there in second. 2 more laps to go. Dave Coleman's got his work cut out for him if he wants to try to catch that number 9 of Jim Engelmeyer. White flag will fly this time for number 9, Jim Engelmeyer. Number 6, Dave Coleman, trying to catch him, but he's got about a 3-car length lead. And a 3-car length deficit to do it as he gets around Dave Castle there in third. Checkered flag will wave for number 9, Jim Engelmeyer, 6, Dave Coleman, 4, Dave Castle, 14, Kevin Shepard finishes 4th. Donnie Mangan in the 83 finishes 5th. 18, J.R. Ryman was 6th. The 2 of Al Strickland was 7th. Squidward, number 13, finishes 8th. 34, Mark Hughes with 9th, and Jesse Schaefer in the 17 brings home 10th. That's your top 10 finishers in tonight's Daytona Mini Stock feature. Put your hands together as he picks up his second feature win on the season. The number 9 Mini Stock is gentleman Jim Engelmeyer. And of course, we'll get Jim Engelmeyer up here in the winner's circle and have a few words with him here in 20 lapper on the pole, car number 79, Bruce Burney Jr., and the number 8 of Ted Stanley. I'll be bringing him out of turn 4. Dancing Doug Fox turns them loose. Hang on to your hats. Number 20 there, that's Bob Schisler Jr. moving up to second. On the inside of Ted Stanley, number 8, as they go 3 wide in turns 3 and 4. Holy cow, watch them as they come out of turn 4. Everybody trying to work their way to the front. It's okay to go 3 wide in the mini stocks, but 3 wide in the street stocks can be a little dangerous. Bob Schisler Jr. has taken the point as they complete lap 2 this time around. Number 8, Ted Stanley, back on the outside group, trying to make his move back up to that front spot. 11 to stick man. There goes 29, John Wheeler Jr. on the high side. 3 down, 17 to go. 3 wide up front. getting kind of hot and heavy. Number 29, John Wheeler Jr. Oh, there goes the number 8 of Ted Stanley around. He takes out a couple more with him. Number 2, Sam Hirschberger, was able to continue. 4, Tim Davis 4th. And the 85 of Jason Clevenger's 5th. On the restart, as the green flag waves, we're back to racing. Number 11, Tim Berry, getting the lead away from Bob Schisler Jr. 85 racing Jason Clevenger right up there in the hunt as we complete lap 4. And Jason Clevenger in second. Bob Schisler Jr. breaks out and falls back a couple of spots to 5th. Jason Clevenger up front. 29, John Wheeler Jr. running in second.
What? Okay,
And a caution coming out for number 8, Ted Stanley, as he caught the wall back there. Number 8, Teddy Stanley, caught the wall. Razzle's 12th. 14, Michael Lozier, Ted Stanley, and Bruce Vernon Jr. as we go back to racing with 5 down and 15 to go. Up front, number 11, Tim Berry. 29, John Wheeler Jr. right behind him. 85, John Clevenger trying to push the number 2 of Sam Hirschberger along. And Clevenger now up to 4th after restarting back there. 7 in and 13 to go. He's kind of striking in on that front straight. Our leader is number 11, Tim Berry. 29, John Wheeler Jr. Tim Davis in the 124 with John Clevenger in the 85. Now running in 4th. 29, John Wheeler Jr. on the inside of number 11, Tim Berry. And your new leader on lap 9 is the 29 of John Wheeler Jr. Stick Man, stuck out to dry out there on the highway, running in second. 3 wide up front, 124, Tim Davis into John Wheeler Jr. Around he goes.
Now, I saw that was 11. 11.
20, Bob Schisler Jr., the 02, Frankie Paymaster, the front 5 as the lights turn green. They're off and racing 11 more laps. 11, Tim Merrick trying to hold off the charging number 85 of John Clevenger. There goes John Wheeler Jr. round. Bruce Vernon Jr. in the 79 got into the side of the 29. So a caution flag comes out. Maybe Marty Lunger running in 6th on the restart with 9 down, 11 to go. Nance and Doug turns them loose. Clevenger looking on the inside of Tim Merrick, takes the lead down the backstretch. And leading them around, 10 down, 10 to go. Your leader will be the 85 of John Clevenger. For real. Number 11, Tim Merrick, back to second. Sam Hirschberger in the 2 is in third. 13, Marty Lunger trying to work around the 20 of Bob Schisler Jr. for 4th as we complete lap 11. We'll have 12 down, 8 to go this time for the number 85 of John Clevenger. Seven more to go for number 85, John Clevenger, and the 11 of Tim Berry. Sam Hirschberger running third. Bob Schisler in the 20 20 running in fourth. Marty Lumber in the 13 on the outside, falls back to fifth. Down, 5 to go for number 85, John Clevenger. Oh, and there goes Porky's Revenge around in turn 4. Number 68, Mark Vance Jr. brings out caution flag number 5 in tonight's Street Stock B feature. We get set to go back 6 more laps remaining in tonight's Street Stock B feature. As Dancing Doug Fox gives them the green, we're off and racing. 124, Tim Davis getting around Bob Sisler Jr. for fourth. Marty Lunder going to try to go to the inside. Not enough room, and he's into the side of the 20 of Bob Sisler Jr. as they stack up behind him back there.
I didn't see it.
Fourth, 124, Tim Davis is in fifth. Jack Braswell lights up sixth. As we go green for 6 more laps in tonight's Street Stock B feature. .124, Tim Davis sailing along, moves from 5th to 3rd on the restart. With 5 more to go for number 85, John Clevenger. Tim Davis running second and third. Down and 4 to go. .124, Tim Davis trying to get around the stick man. Number 11, Tim Barrick. That's the battle there for second right now with 17 in and 3 left. For 85, John Clevenger out in front. He's got clear sailing ahead of him. Second fastest car in this field tonight, number 85, John Clevenger, has 2 more laps to go to capture tonight's Street Stock B feature. Caution flag coming out over there, turn 4. We've got number 8, Ted Stanley, 18, Gene Stanley, having a little family reunion over there in turn 4. As we've got 18 down, we're going to have a green-white checker situation coming up. Oh, racing with 2 more to go in our Street Stock B feature. 85, John Clevenger, Tim Barrick, and Tim Davis in run 3. White flag flies this time by. 1 more lap to go for 85, John Clevenger. And the checkered flag will now wave for number 85, John Clevenger. Tim Barrick, Tim Davis, Sam Hirschberger, and Michael Lozier, number 14, finishes 5th. 85, 11, and 124. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3. 124, Tim Davis finishes 3rd. Number 11 is Stickman, Tim Barrick, finishes 2nd. And winning tonight's Street Stock B feature, he had to battle back after restarting a few spots back after having the lead. But he holds on to win tonight's Street Stock B feature in the Michiana Tire Street Stocks. Taking his victory lap, number 85. Let's put our hands together as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag. For the 85 of racing Jason Clevenger. Kidder, and at the back of the pack, the 7 of Derek Sturdivant, the Pink Panther. as Dancing Doug turns it loose. Three wide racing up front. The number 2 of Shane Eldridge, and caution flag is going to come out. We're going to have a complete restart coming up. There goes a couple of them heading to skids, and 29 of Paul Missler Jr. slides off into the infield. That brings out our first caution. Without 17 cars going 12 laps, and we got action in turn 3 before we can even drop the green flag. Green flag coming out. Mini stock D feature trying to get 12 laps in. There goes David Henson into the wall out of turn 2. That's our third caution flag in the mini stock B feature with no laps. And the green flag will wave. We're going racing 12 laps in tonight's mini stock B feature. Leaping Lee Atkins, number 5, down on the inside, takes the lead coming out of turn 2. Tricia Smith is back to second. Becky Shepard's up to third. Shane Eldridge in the 2 is running in fourth. One lap. And as Becky Shepard makes it move on the inside group. Takes over that number 2 spot. Number 2, Shane Eldridge, is up to third now. Here comes the 29 of Paul Missler Jr. up to fourth. And 80 Michael Akins moves to fifth as we complete lap 2 this time by. Becky Shepard right behind Leapin' Lee Atkins, looking for that lead as they complete lap 3. 29 Paul Missler Jr. working the outside is number 2, Shane Eldridge for third as they come out of turn 2. Becky Shepard on the inside, going to make the pass on the inside in turn 3. And as they complete lap 4, number 26, Becky Shepard will be your new leader. Number 5, Lee Atkins, right behind her, bumper to nose as they go out of turn 2 and down the billboard backstretch. Paul Missler Jr. in the 29 trying to move up. Shane Eldridge in the number 2 running in fourth. As we complete lap 5, 5 down and 7 to go. 26, Becky Shepard doing a great job. Here comes the number 7 of Derek Sturdivant, the Pink Panther. Moving to fourth on the inside of the 80 of Michael Akins there on that last lap. Halfway mark comes out, 6 down and 6 to go. We're still under green light racing as Tim Kidder backs his machine down into the infield. 01 Jeremy Landry having mechanical problems, high on the high side. He's out of harm's way. 7 down, 5 to go. Up front for 26 Becky Shepard and 29 Paul Missler Jr. Derek Sturdivant, the Pink Panther, who started at the tail end of the pack, is making his move. He looks to the outside in turn 3. A battle for the lead as they complete lap 8 between 26 Becky Shepard and 7 Derek Sturdivant. And the Pink Panther, number 7 Derek Sturdivant, with the move on the outside groove, takes the lead in turn 3. 9 down, 3 to go this time by. Only 2 laps left for the Pink Panther, number 7 of Derek Sturdivant. Becky Shepard and Paul Missler Jr. battling for second and third. And something wrong with the 26. Becky Shepard headed for the infield. Paul Missler Jr. now up to second as the white flag flies for Derek Sturdivant and the Pink Panther, number 7. Paul Missler Jr. running second. Leapin' Lee Atkins is holding down third. Shannon Buck in the 37's moving to fourth. The final lap. The checkered flag will now wave for the Pink Panther, number 7 of Derek Sturtevant. Paul Mishler Jr. 29 finishes second. Lee Atkins third. Shannon Buck fourth. And Shane Eldridge in car number 2 hangs on to fifth. And that's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 7, 29, and 5. Sleeping Lee Atkins holds on to third. Paul Mishler settles for second. And winning tonight's mini stock B feature, put your hands together for the Pink Panther, number 7, Derek Sturtevant.